Hi there, welcome to the farm. Today is all about sweet potatoes. Well, it's a very cold, blustery day in October, but it is time to harvest these sweet potatoes. It's a smaller patch this year. I don't know if I'm going to get many. It's like a treasure hunt. You don't know what you're going to get. We'll find out.
Yeah, we got some nice potatoes. Some of them are starting to stick up.
Yeah.
Oops, did I do that?
Yes, you did that. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh my. Oh my.
Wow.
Okay, I want to do something. I want to have some fun.
Okay, all right, come on in here. Oh, nice. How come you only brought one container out? You had low expectations.
I really didn't think there was that many, but I guess I was wrong. Pleasantly wrong. Now it's a treasure hunt. See what all we get. Big ones, little ones, medium. Here's a big one. I mean, that's a meal.
I see a lot of sweet potato fries coming.
A lot of sweet potato, everything. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, I'm happy. They go off to the side. They go everywhere. I mean, they could be anywhere in here. Like there's someone off to the side. I gotta dig to see for something over there.
I think you're a pro at this. You could be a full-time tater digger.
Mamma mia. I might need 2 more bins. I'm gonna need muscles to carry the bins in, I can tell you that.
Well, it's good that you cut down on the number that you planted.
Yeah, one year we had a million, literally a million sweet potatoes. Don't need that many. Okay, next plant. Might not be a big one.
So this is one that's shot way off to the side?
Yep. Yeah, he was off to the side. Here's a bunch off to the side. Look, way over here. This is the side, this is the row. Look at all these sweet potatoes over here. They grew off to the side.
Wow.
Now it's time to cure these babies. I'll start with the monsters. This is actually a shelf we have in a bathroom off my office that we really don't use. You can see I use the shower for storage. So these shelves are going to be perfect because they have lots of air ventilation. And I have my heater and my humidifier set up because sweet potatoes love being cured at about 80 degrees and very high humidity. So I just close this door off, have the heater running, the humidifier running, and it's perfect temperature and humidity for doing sweet potatoes. I've done it this way for 3 or 4 years now, and it works great. So
what you're saying is sweet potatoes aren't sweet.
They aren't actually sweet right when you
Until-
pick them. You have to cure them first. It does make the skin tough so they'll store better, but it also, the sugars, something happens chemically, the sugars get stronger, they get sweeter. So I'm going to do the big monster ones on the top and just get smaller as I go down. And there's still, I shook some of the dirt off yesterday, but there's still a little bit of dirt. So I'll get some of the dirt off and just lay them up here to turn into delicious, sweet potatoes that we can store.
So
for a
really,
long
when the
time.
skins toughen up, it'll be safer and easier to clean off the rest of the
Yes,
soil.
yes. But I'm cleaning some of it. I mean, I cleaned off some the other day because it was really muddy yesterday. But getting a little more now, too. So I just have to have my muscle man haul them all back here. And then I put them up on the shelf.
There you go.
And voila, sweet potatoes.
I'm still looking forward to those sweet potato fries. That's what's keeping me going today.
Yeah, he wants them so bad. Guess who's going to make them?
Uh-oh.
He's going to get a cooking lesson, how to cook sweet potato fries. All right, ready for the next box. I thought the first box was the big ones. These are the gigantic ones. Mamma mia. We have some honking big sweet potatoes. I mean, look at this, buddy. I think this wins the prize.
You know, I think it's so big that would be awkward cooking that in the microwave.
It is. You know
For-
how else you can cook them?
How?
Put them in the crock pot in a slow cooker. They cook wonderfully in a slow cooker.
Okay.
And that would like fill up a slow cooker.
Yeah.
Well, how are you going to suggest to do it?
Dig a hole, put a fire in it, and then cover them, just like the Hawaiians do with the pig.
I don't think we're going to do that in this video. Yeah, it would be fun to try someday, maybe. Holy cow, they're huge. Yeah, they'll be done either in the crock pot or oven or something. They're so big.
You didn't expect a conventional answer from me, actually, did you? On advice on cooking?
No, I shouldn't have been surprised. Okay, now on to the normal size ones.
So how long do you let them in here?
Usually 10 to 14 days. That's usually long enough.
So how do you know they're cured?
Well, you can taste them to see how sweet they are.
Okay. So have you tasted one that hasn't been cured?
No,
Oh.
I don't know if they aren't sweet, but that's what everybody says. Do you really want to taste a sweet potato that might not be good?
Well, for scientific purposes, maybe we should.
You can. I think I'll just wait the 10 to 14 days and we'll have a bunch of sweet potatoes ready to go.
So you're going to trust the...
The wisdom of people who have done it a lot more than me. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, these are more normal sized.
All right. Well, I'm a contrarian. I'm going to get one of the small ones
Okay, you can
and
try
cook it up for lunch and try it.
You give it a shot. Well, maybe it'll be good. Maybe you don't have to cure them, but the curing at least gets the skins a little tougher so they store better. But
All right. Well, let's see.
we'll find out.
Almost done, huh?
Almost. The shelves are full, so I'm just laying the last row right on the ground. Maybe I'll shuffle them around after a little bit. But there we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Sweet potatoes ready to cure. Nice.
So you don't have to have a custom finishing room if you have just a room that you don't use.
Yeah. Some people actually put them in like coolers. Some people put them in bags. I've seen people do different kind of things. But this, if you have a small room, this works really well.
How come you don't have a finishing room? Maybe you could talk to your contractor, see if he could put you in a custom finishing room with heat and humidity.
This works fine, and it's free.
Okay, I like the way you think.
The price is right. And you only do it once a year for
Yeah.
10 to 14 days.
Well, what other things? Like you're curing onions?
Well, the onions need to have not a lot of humidity while they're curing. And the barn works perfectly. Hanging on racks in the barn, on the upper level, works perfectly for onions and garlic. So I have that taken care of too. I just need
Okay.
a better rack to hang them on. That I could use a contractor to build me.
All right. Well, I'll ask him to submit a proposal.
Okay, I will. So you want to taste this before it's cured to see if it's sweet, but you won't be able to tell that if you put all your brown sugar on it. So you're going to taste a bite plain to see if it's sweet?
Yeah, I guess I should.
Yeah, you should.
Because my theory is I put so much stuff on the top, it's not going to make any difference. But, okay. Let's see if I can put my refined palate on this. All right, here we go.
Is it
But
sweet?
the butter tastes really good.
How about the potato? Is it sweet at all?
No, it's not really sweet, but I'm not sure how sweet a sweet potato is without all the sugar
That's
on
true.
it.
You've never tasted one without brown sugar.
So basically this is, I added no value, I'm sorry.
One of the easiest ways to eat sweet potatoes is just to wash it, poke some holes in it, put it in the microwave till it's nice and soft. And then I just eat it with butter and honey. And somebody else here likes to eat it with butter and brown sugar. When you have a sweet potato that big, that's enough for a meal. So I get half, he gets half.
And that's our meal.
Yeah,
Yep,
it does the job.
it does.
And he likes his with brown sugar. I like mine with just good old honey.
Yeah.
You can't beat, and you probably could eat it without anything if they're sweet enough.
So we were just looking up how many calories in a sweet potato. An average large sweet potato has less than 200 calories. But it didn't count all the butter. I put like 4 slabs
Yeah,
of butter.
butter and all the
and
brown
then
sugar.
Brown sugar. So, yeah.
I put honey, but it's our honey. It's really good for
So
you.
that probably doubled the calories.
Probably. But it's very good for you.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Got it
Grown on the farm.
properly mixed up and
Yeah, get your brown
Good.
sugar mixed in there.
on a good consistency.
Ready?
Here we go.
Taste test.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you use a spoon?
Yeah, I like scooping
I
out
used
with a
a
spoon.
fork. A fork is a superior
Well,
instrument.
I don't like eating the skins of sweet potatoes for some reason. I like skins on regular potatoes, but on sweet potatoes I don't. So it's easier for me to scoop all the flesh out with a spoon. So there you go. Very good.
It is excellent.
Especially, I get that little bit of our honey in there. Oh
Yeah.
man, that works.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we forget about doing this. It's so easy.
Yeah.
I mean, a big one that long. I think it took like 18, 19 minutes in the microwave. It takes a while to do. You can do it in the oven too. But-
Okay, confession.
What's the confession?
Completely honest. When I think of a meal, the vegetable is probably 3rd or 4th down the line. I don't think of, I like vegetables, but I usually think of the meat
Yeah.
and then maybe the dessert and the potato probably before I think of the vegetable. So,
Well, this is potato.
yeah.
So,
Well, it's true. I think of white potatoes. Okay.
yeah, but it makes a delicious meal. It really does. So, we need to do this more often. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And we need to try some fries. Sweet potato fries.
Sweet potato fries. We do need to try that.
Yeah.
They're good.
But
Well,
we-
maybe we'll try that in the next meal.
Yeah. Well, I guess I mentioned I wanted sweet potato fries one too many times, so I'm actually the one making them, but I do have a good coach. So I just peeled them, and I am going to slice these one direction and come back and do another slice like, ooh,
Yeah, sweet potatoes are hard to slice raw.
oh my goodness. Oh, I underestimated that completely.
And sweet potatoes are one thing you cannot use the food processor for. They're too hard for it. It can damage a food processor. Because I think I have a thing actually that'll make French fries with regular potatoes, but can't do it with sweet potatoes.
Wow.
This is why I fight making sweet potatoes.
Okay, well that was more difficult than I thought.
Now you know why I fight it.
Okay.
Why I'm making you do it. Just don't cut your fingers off.
Yeah. Maybe it's just the angle of the knife and some technique that I need to learn to get. There you go.
There you go. You're getting it down
I'm doing
now.
better. Okay. Okay, I think we're getting ready to go. What we did is we soaked the potatoes in cold water. We soaked them for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Some of the recipes say to do that. You get a better crisper product in the end. This particular recipe that we're using does not say it, but we did it anyway. So, and then we dabbed them off with the towel so they're good and dry, and they're ready for the next stage, which is for me to mix some oil in, a couple tablespoons here. And that look like 2 tablespoons?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
If you're cooking like me, you don't measure.
Yeah.
You estimate.
There we go.
Make sure they're all coated nice and good with oil.
They look all nice and coated. And now they'll be ready to receive our mix, which we pre-mixed. The starch, the cornstarch, which is supposed to make them nice and crispy. That's supposed to be the secret ingredients. And then since I like the sweet potato sweet, we put cinnamon and sugar in here.
And a wee bit of salt.
And a wee bit of salt. Okay. So I'm going to mix these all together. And let's see how that goes. And I'll put a little bit in here and stir them around and then put some more. So through this whole process, it was Brenda's idea for me to do it because I mentioned it so many times. But in the meantime, she's discovered that it's more difficult for her to tell me what to do than for her if she just did it herself.
I think next time I'll just have him slice the potatoes and I'll take it from there.
So I think it's actually painful for her to watch sometimes. Now I know for all of you know what you're doing with the knife. Probably watching me with the knife was painful. I'm sorry about that, but it may be a little clumsy, but no knife injuries. All right, now I'm going to finish stirring these up, and we have a cookie sheet back there lined with parchment paper, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to spread these out all nice and even, and they're going to go in the oven, which I believe is all, what do you call that when you
preheated, 425.
Preheat it, yeah. And it's on bake, right?
Yes.
Not broil.
Bake.
Okay.
We got this covered.
So is this all good? Can you tell we're having fun
Looks
with
pretty
this
good.
out there? Brenda's camera's starting to shake because she's
I'm
laughing so much. Okay.
Cookie tray.
All right, cookie tray. All right. Now I think my biggest job from this point forward is to keep Brenda from laughing too much, to keep the camera from shaking. She has a big smile.
He's doing a good job.
She is. She's very proud of her husband right now.
Oh, very. I just can't wait to see if these taste good.
Yeah. Well, these have some cinnamon on them and sugar, but, you know, and I appreciate the sentiment of them doing it while it's cooking, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be enough for me. I'm going to have to add some.
I'm sure you're going to be adding more sugar or something.
At the end. All right, so I'm going to spread these out so we got good coverage here, you know.
And I'll put the exact recipe down in the description so you have it. But now they go into a 425-degree oven, I think for 15-20 minutes. I'll check the recipe.
Okay, there we go. And that happens to be the top of our 2 ovens, right?
Yep.
So there we go. And right centered. Boom.
There you go.
Good to go. All right, we've actually had them in the oven about 10 minutes longer than it says, and I think you put them in per your taste. So I'm going to take them out now, and I'm going to see how crispy they are. Actually, I'm slightly encouraged here. Just going to put them on a drying rack. Yeah.
They smell good.
Yeah, they do. They smell very good. All right. And then I guess we're going to taste them here in a couple minutes.
Yes, we are going to have a taste test, baby.
And see if they're good, or see if they need more seasoning. I know what my bad is.
You mean more sugar?
Yeah.
So now we get to taste the Donny sweet potato fries.
They look great, don't they?
And they smell amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see if they taste as good.
I can't tell if they're crispy, but they're not like floppy or anything.
No,
so.
they're not soggy, but I don't know if they're quite crispy. But
Yeah.
they're in some places, you can tell. I think they're going to be good.
So we did them, what, at least 10 minutes longer than
Yes,
what the
yes.
recipe had.
And it might depend too on how thick your fries are, but these are like a 1/4 by a 1/4 inch, but that's
Yeah.
about what the recipe said. So I don't know.
All right. Well, let's
Tasting them
give
with
it a try.
nothing added other than the stuff we already put on.
Here we go.
They are very good. Mm-hmm. They are very good. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal. On the ends where it's very thin, they're crispy. And in the middle of the fry, oh no, they're not crispy.
But I think that's okay for me.
Yeah.
Now, they don't have to be completely crispy for me.
Actually, I think you get better flavor and the better sweet potato flavor when there's a little bit of softness inside. So I'm not looking for the same crisp that I might have French fries on a white potato.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
get through.
I think these are just
Yeah,
perfect.
they're
Perfect.
excellent.
Now, do you need to add anything to them?
Yes, I was just going to say there's one deficiency here is
Not
they
sweet enough?
taste good, but they don't taste great. I think a little bit of cinnamon sugar premix on them, I think, is going to
So
fix that.
we used to go to a festival near here, and they had sweet potato fries, and they had either brown sugar you could put on them, or icing, or all different things you could pour over the top
Gobs
of them.
of white icing.
Yeah, that's what he has in his head. So I guess this is closer to it.
No, I think this
Try
is
that.
appropriate.
See if that tastes like the festival's sweet potato fries.
Yeah.
Because we would get them every year. That and funnel cake.
Yeah.
Real nutrition.
Yeah. No, these are good. Okay, well, I know what we're going to do with those big.
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Turn them on to sweet potato fries. Mm-hmm. I'll have to see if I can freeze them and have them ready to go.
The only thing I have to worry about is having a knife accident, because if I struggled getting through a sweet potatoes this size,
Yeah, I don't know
when
how
it's
you
like
do it.
that, I might need the chainsaw.
We'll see. Now, we did the 2 recipes for sweet potatoes, just microwaving it with butter and your sweetener of your choice, and then sweet potato fries. But I want to try a bunch of other recipes in a future video. I think there's all kinds of interesting things you can do with sweet potatoes. So, but that's it for today. Enough experimenting, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me try that. Okay, it's good.
Yeah, that is really good. See, I was right after all.